If your revenue resets to zero at the end of every month, you don't have a business, you have a job. If you want to build wealth, if you want to scale your company so that maybe one day it will be valuable enough for you to sell it so that you can go ahead and retire in Tahiti with your family and with your loved ones, you're going to want to build a recurring subscription business model. That means whatever it is that you're doing, I don't care if it's a service or a product that you're selling, you have to think of a way that you can bring people back, that you can tie people in for at least 1 year where they're paying you every month, every quarter, every 6 months, or every year, recurring on a subscription basis so that you could have predictable cash flow, which from there you could actually scale. That's what I'm going to teach you today. How you can take your business, whatever business that is, and turn it into a subscription-based business so that you can have that predictable cash flow. We're going to get into it right now in 3, in 2, in 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. My name is Vince Perri. I'm your entrepreneur, business broker, public adjuster, here to really try to teach you all of the things that I've learned over the years through successes, through failures, and through a lot of education and coaching that I've received, where I want to take that information that I've learned and I want to be able to share it with you. Because they say, whatever it is that you learn, you want to make sure that you share it. Jim Rohn says it all the time. A lot of people say it all the time. Making sure that whatever it is that you continue to feed your mind with, you have to share it with the world. And that's really what I want to do, because I read a lot, I take a lot of coaching, I study a lot, and I want to share that information with you. But before we get into subscription model, before we get into building a recurring revenue stream in your business, you have to subscribe to the show and share this video with as many people as you can. We have so much content coming out for you right now. It's not even funny. I mean, the guys here at Transcend Studio are honestly sick of seeing me because I'm here almost every week shooting content for you. On Mondays, we have the guest show where I have a special guest, entrepreneur, business owner, or just somebody really interesting that I think might actually benefit you. Every Wednesday is this solo show, and every Friday I'm not here. I'm in my home office where we go live and I take you behind the scenes of sort of what's going on. So make sure that you do that and follow me on social media as much as you can, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of good content coming out. So let's get right into it. One thing that I want you to do is, before we get into it, I want you to take a look at the lead magnet that we have in the description. Okay, what we're going to give away today is basically, it's a free recurring revenue blueprint. So it's basically everything that we're talking about, but really in a principle form that you could really sort of have like a blueprint, a checklist, a guide that you can go through if you want to actually build that recurring revenue for yourself. But if you don't want to download it, that's fine, because you're going to get a lot of this information here in the video. And one thing that I want to tell you is predictable cash flow, it equals peace of mind plus power. Okay? Predictable cash flow equals peace of mind plus power. Let me tell you why. Back when I was, full-time public insurance adjuster, running my company, Elite Resolutions, it was very, very difficult running and scaling a business on the model of having to work only contingency and having to work client by client by client by client. It's like every single month, you've got to hit your goal of signing new clients. And then what happens with that is, if you don't have a good month, it gets you depressed, or you're just upset and you're not happy about it. Or if you sign up too many clients, then you're not attending to the ones that you have. And ultimately, it's not about signing new clients. It's really about actually closing those claims so that you can get paid. But the problem is if you don't close them, but at the same time, you're not signing more claims or signing new jobs, then that's going to hurt you later on down the road. So it's this endless cyclical cycle of having to sign, having to close, having to sign, having to close. Because if you're not signing, then you can't close. But if you're not closing, you're not getting paid. What if you could take your business model and turn it into some kind of subscription where you could actually get paid monthly? It's really one of the reasons why I created the Commercial Claims Advocate and Advocates Academy, is because I realized, okay, if I'm only getting paid on a contingency on my claims, how can I actually build something where I know that I can get predictable cash flow? That's why I created the workbooks. That's why I created the courses. And that's why I created our mastermind, where people are paying me for a full year, 3 months, or 6 months. It's just extra cash flow. I don't have to strictly worry about the service side of my business. But what if I told you I did it wrong? What if you can take the service side of your business and actually turn it into a subscription model where people are paying you per month? So I'll give you another perfect example is my AC company. I swear to God, I get a bill like every month for $11.99. It's not that much. And what they provide, it's a membership. It's a membership where if I have any issues, they'll come out and they'll do any kind of minor repairs. But I will tell you, if it reaches a certain threshold, I actually have to pay for the repair. and I've got their sticker on my AC, and like they're there all the time. I get billed every single month. Now you think it's only $12 a month, but you multiply that by 12 months and you multiply that by 50, 100, 200, 500, 1,000 people paying $12 a month, that adds up. And guess what? It is residual. It is recurring. It is coming into their bank account every single month, no matter what, unless I were to call and cancel. But every single time a technician comes out to any new client, the first thing that they push is like, hey, this is a no-brainer. It's $12 a month. You're not even going to notice it. And you have access to us and you can call us anytime that you have a repair. Would you like to sign here and get into the subscription model? So they know, the salespeople and the technicians, that they have to do it, because a lot of times these companies actually make more money on their subscription models than they do from the actual repairs and the replacements of air conditioning. So how can you do that with your business? So I will tell you that one of the most important things when it comes to doing that is, number one, like I said, predictable cash flow. It equals peace of mind and it equals power. Number two is it increases your enterprise value. So I'm a business broker. And when somebody calls me because they want to sell their business, the first thing that I do is I'm going to look at not just the numbers, okay? You have to understand, when you evaluate a business, first, it does come down to numbers. I want to see the profit and loss statements from the last 3 years. I want to see the tax returns. I have to look at what the owner's paying himself. I have to look at the profit. I have to look at taxes, depreciation, and different things to come up with a valuation. But then that's not where the valuation ends. Then, depending on the industry and depending on the way the business works, I either give it a 2x, a 3x, a 4x, 5x, 6x, 7x multiple on what the business can actually sell for. And what is that multiple based on? It's based on having good systems and processes. It's based on the owner not being fully involved in the business. And it's also based on predictable cash flow. Do they have a productized service where they could actually sell a product to people? And do they have a recurring subscription-based business? That's one of the most important things. If there is a successful subscription-based model in the business, it takes that valuation literally from a 2x to a 4x, from a 4x to an 8x, just because of that, because of the predictable cash flow. If you're a pest control company or if you're a lawn care company, if I know that every single month these clients are getting billed automatically to send my team out every single month and I don't have to worry about getting a new client, I got that client locked up for the year. And then all I have to do is go to the next client and all of that's done. You just have to get your workers to go out there, do the pest control, and cut the grass. The recurring business model, I'm telling you, is the way to go. The next thing is retention. Retention skyrockets. I have been with this AC company now for about 3.5 years, and they are the company that I'm going to call every single time. Why? Because, well, number one, they're very good, which is also very important. But number two, I kind of feel like I owe it to myself that I should call them for any kind of repairs and any kind of major things that need to be done, because I'm already paying them $12 a month to be a member. So retention literally skyrockets if you could start actually getting your clients to be on that subscription model, so that they're going to you and they're paying you monthly or they're paying you yearly, because then they're staying with you and they're staying with you all the time. Number four that it's important is you could really build in upsells. So you could upsell people to different things. So for example, commercial claims advocate in our mastermind, a lot of the marketing that we do here is, you're either seeing this on YouTube or you're seeing this on Instagram or social media or whatever it is. That's my team that's able to basically really able to market all of this content that we do pretty automatically. And we could also basically take all the processes and systems that we've created and all the automations to promote my content, and we can do it for you. And we can do it for the mastermind members, but that's going to cost you more. So if you're paying a certain amount to be a member of my mastermind group or of my coaching group, okay, but now you want my marketing services, you're going to have to pay extra for that. That's just one example of an upsell that you can do. And the beauty about it is that they're coming to you every single month. They're going to see you all the time. They're going to see that bill all of the time, and the upsells are available. Upsells are also a great way to have affiliates where you could have referral partners. So if you're the AC company, you know a lot of different contractors in the area, you now have that client locked in, and a lot of times they're going to call you because maybe they need something else or there's another issue. You could upsell them to a referral partner. You're giving a referral partner actual business, and you should be getting a percentage of that back, now ultimately growing your business as well. So the upsells are really, really good as well. Number 5 is make sure that you sell it like a membership. Okay, you really want people to really feel like they're a part of something, feel like they're part of something bigger. So if you do have a subscription model, if I could give you some advice, is give it a name, give it an identity, okay? Because then people actually feel like they're part of a group. I think everybody knows that this is this is since the beginning of time, is people like to be part of groups and part of movements and part of things. So make sure that whatever subscription model that you have, give it a name so people could really feel like something. And then make sure that you're stacking monthly value that really compounds. So access, reporting, training, partner perks, performance boosts. The longer they stay, the more they get. And the more valuable you make the subscription model and the membership, the harder it is for them to go away. You have to make them feel that if they decide to cut it out, they're really losing something. They're not just saving money, but they're really losing something of true value. So make sure that you make it as valuable as possible. And that's what we got, guys. That's the 6 right there that I'll tell you right now. I will just give you a quick story. As a business broker right now, I haven't been a business broker for a very long time. I'm not afraid to admit that. But the first thing that I did when I started to become a broker is everybody already knows as a business broker, if you're looking to sell, you're going to call me to help you sell your business. If you're looking to buy a business, you're going to call me to help you find a business that you're looking for. That's already an obvious thing. However, I've created a value clarity report where you could also come to me where if you just want to know what the value of your company is today and get a roadmap on what it's going to basically look like in 5 years to get to that dream number that you want to retire for, I can provide that entire roadmap for you and I can charge you for it. But I've also got a subscription model where I've got an online platform, guys, an online platform where you could see those numbers and you could see those numbers grow. And I automatically basically take the numbers out of your QuickBooks account and take the subscription models and the different things out of your CRM. I could upload it into the software that you could log in personally and you can see if you're actually accomplishing the things that we set out for you to accomplish. And you can see the roadmap from the $1 million that you're at today to the $50 million figure that you're looking for and see yourself getting closer. It's the coolest thing. If you want more information, like seriously, send me a DM and I can show it to you. It's honestly, it's one of a kind and I'm very, very excited about. But for that, you have to pay monthly because we update it every month and we make it so valuable that you're not going to want to go away. So whatever it is that you're doing, try to think of a way, spitball with ChatGPT, your business strategist, and see if you could actually find some different ideas that you can do to get a subscription model. Why? Because like I said in the beginning, predictable cash flow not only equals peace of mind, but it's power. Okay? It gives you leverage to ultimately scale your business if you already know how much money is coming in. So you see where you could go and how you could scale. But then most importantly, it really increases your enterprise value. It increases the value of your company from 2x to 4x, from 4x to 8x. Literally could double your value when somebody sees that you've got predictable subscription, recurring revenue being injected into your company every single month. So that's what we got, guys. Quick recap is predictable cash flow equals peace of mind and power, increased enterprise value, retention skyrockets when you have a subscription model. You have your upsells that you can provide them as well. You're going to sell it like a membership and give it a name so people feel like they're part of a movement. And then you're going to be able to stack monthly value that compounds. Make sure that you always have access to yourself and reporting and training and all kinds of stuff. So subscription, it equals stability, upsells, retention, and enterprise value. It's not just money every month. It's a machine that grows itself. And make sure that you're selling access, not hours. Build a membership. Give it a name, not a retainer. So I'm going to give you guys some homework, okay? I wrote it down right here. I want you to really think about and list 3 things that you can deliver monthly that provide ongoing value. I want you to create a draft subscription offer, name it, price it, and outline the benefits. And I want you to pick 3 current clients that you have right now. And I want you to make the offer this week. That's right. Make the offer this week. I challenge you to do that. All right. So that's it, guys. Make sure that you stop selling your time and start selling belonging and results and recurring wins. And make sure that before you go ahead into the description and literally just go ahead and download the recurring revenue blueprint. Like we created this just for you. It's a whole blueprint. It's a checklist on exactly what you need to do to create the subscription model of your choice so that you could start ultimately scaling your business to the next level. This stuff really gets me excited. Not gonna lie. Because this is like good stuff. You're gonna want to do this. If you haven't done this already, I'm telling you. And if you've done this already, you feel like you need to make some tweaks, like go ahead. I hope I was able to remind you. Make sure that you make sure that you subscribe to the show. I'm telling you, every week it's fire. It's fire. You're going to get a lot of value out of this. Every Wednesday, we've got this solo show. Every Monday, we're here with a guest that's going to literally just way better than me, right? That's going to give you so much valuable information. Friday, we go live in my in-home office. And make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow me on social media. Very prevalent on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok as well. So go ahead and follow me. I think you'll get a lot of valuable advice. And if you want any information about any of this stuff, literally just shoot me a DM. It is me that you will be speaking to on Instagram or on Facebook, and I can get you whatever information that you need. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.